What is going on, you apple juice flavored ice cream bars? The Mighty Soundwave here, and I have a game for you today on Interchange. We're going to be playing some Domination. I'm going to be using the MP7 with silencer and rapid fire, and I don't know about you guys, I think this is the best gun in the game, competing with the ACR and the PP. It just seems like it's the best, and if I'm going to go ham, wanting to go get a bunch of cool things, level up, this is the gun I go to. It's my go-to gun. But enough about the gameplay. Actually, I want to mention a couple other things. That this is one of my best gameplays here on Modern Warfare 3. I do get my first Osprey gunner in this game, but that's the only spoiler I'm going to give. Just enjoy the rest of it. I was really pumped when I got this game. I was like, whoa, when I got it done. But anyways, I want to talk about one of my past hobbies. Now, I've had a couple hobbies in my life. I haven't stuck with the same thing. Like, the first hobby you ever got into your life, I would be into tractors right now. I would be into tractors and, you know, John Green and International, all that kind of stuff. But no, we all change hobbies. I've had, you know, the YouTube hobby. I've had the video games hobby for quite some time now. And I had the Domino Rally hobby, which is another commentary within itself. I'll have to explain that to you guys, you know, one other time. But anyways, I'm going to talk about my airplane hobby. That I'm actually kind of getting back into airplanes now. But I'll get to that in a moment, hopefully. But back in the day, I was hardcore into airplanes. I knew so much about them. I'd go to the airport so much with my father. I'll talk about that more soon. But I was into it hardcore. I wanted to be a pilot and everything. My dad had full support on me with it, and it was kind of like he had too much support with me. Oh, sorry about my mic. He almost had too much support with me because I kind of geared away from the whole wanting to be pilot thing, mainly due to the fact that I had to move to Florida away from my closest airport. So anyways, it was about summer of 2010, and my dad suggested that my mom and my sister and I, that we fly to Disney World and spend 2 weeks and just go to Disney there and experience it, and we did just that. And it was my first time flying. I flew on a Northwest Airlines DC-930, and you're like, what the hell is that Soundwave? I'm like, I know. I know so much about airplanes. My parents are home from seeing my brother play his band. It's unfortunate enough that I could not go because I'm not 21 yet. But turning 16 in a week or two or something like that. I don't know the exact day. That doesn't matter, but back to the airplane subject. We flew down to Florida. Oh yeah, you guys are always wondering, like, what the heck are these letters and numbers? And like, guys, I know a lot about airplanes. You just gotta let me do my thing, because I could go to an airport and pretty much pick out the size of every single plane here in America, that is. But when you go to like Europe and stuff, you see all these like Anatov 197000. Like, what? I don't even know what that is. But here in America, I can pretty much point out every plane. Even in the sky, I can see a jet stream from like 42,000 feet in the sky, and I can pretty much tell you if it's a 747 or not, or, you know, an A340. But anyways, we flew down and didn't really get into the airplane things too much until it was my flight back from Orlando to Indianapolis after visiting Florida, and I saw so many planes, because the Orlando airport's pretty big. I mean, it's got a consistent flights coming in there constantly. I mean, it's not like Atlanta, but Atlanta is just like ridiculous. I mean, if you're flying from like Japan to what is it, like Europe or something, no matter what, you'll have to stop at Atlanta just because it's that airport. But I mean, Orlando's pretty big, and that's when I saw so many planes. I wanted to write them all down, and I wanted to go home and Yahoo image all of them. Guys, that's actually kind of how I got into YouTube. I would Yahoo video like Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana. Now that's a whole nother commentary. When I was a little boy, I was into Hannah Montana. That's a whole nother thing. Don't judge me. But then I got home and I got into airplanes, and then every like Friday, me and my dad would go to my dad and I, sorry, grammar Nazis. My dad and I would go to the Indianapolis airport, and there was always free samples of Charlie's Philly cheesesteak. Not sure if you guys ever had that restaurant. That is, mark my word, my favorite restaurant in the world, and always will be, mainly because of the memories and just how good the food is. But there would always be free samples, and then one day, like, you know, let's eat the Charlie's Philly cheesesteak. I loved the crap out of it and ate it every time we went to the airport. My dad almost got tired of it, but I mean, he ate it a lot too. But my father and I, we would go to the airport like sometimes twice a week, and there were some mornings we would literally wake up at 4:30 in the morning and we would go watch planes take off. I mean, it was that crazy, and I got really excited for that for some reason, because there was the airport was always really busy in the morning, a lot more flights, and it was a lot different. And I don't know, I did some pretty crazy things. Like, I was hardcore into that hobby, and we had some fun times. And one thing that did happen, we were at the wrong place at the airport one time. I thought I was being completely innocent, just filming some airplanes going around, you know, have a video camera out. Swear to God, 2 cop cars pull up behind us, and they're questioning us hardcore because these, you know, what the people in the control tower see is some person holding something in their hand above their shoulders looking at an airplane. What are you going to, there's my Osprey gunner, I got an Osprey gunner, that's right. Who's cool? Not you, only me. They think I have a rocket launcher in my hand, so the cops did, honest to God, you know, I just realized about the Reaper that it shows how many feet high the Predator missile is, and then it counts down to 0. That's pretty sweet. But, they thought I had a rocket launcher in my hand. They were questioning us like you know, that one show, Jeopardy, like hardcore, and like, hey, so what you guys doing out here? And we got, you know, stopped by the cops like 4 or 5 times. I swear, you could ask my dad sometime. We really did get stopped by the cops many times, and it was always really funny whenever we'd tell it to the, you know, our family. But I'm sure the airport security was not laughing when they saw us with video cameras. But we were not allowed to go to certain areas of the airport, but I mean, we definitely had some good times, and it was like that for about a straight 3 years, and then I had to move to Florida. But I don't deny the fact that I moved to Florida at all. I'm more than happy that I moved to this day. Florida is like so much better than Indiana. I'm glad I moved here because it's like paradise. I'm sure it's not like Hawaii, but I mean, in Hawaii you're far away from all the other states. But I mean, it's so great here. If you guys are just like in the Midwest area, like, it's so terrible, just move to Florida, or move to, like, just move. It's just such a great state. But anyways, I kind of had to drift away from that hobby for a couple reasons, mainly because my dad would push the whole "you need to be a pilot when you get older" thing on me too much, and I don't blame him. I still kind of want to be a pilot again. I've been getting back into this hobby, and also, due to the fact that I had to, you know, move to Florida, I had to move away from the Indianapolis airport that, you know, had consistent planes coming in, had a restaurant to eat at, you know, and then the closest airport to me is Daytona Beach Airport, which is a cool, I guess you could say, cute little airport, because it's got like 6 jetways in it and like 2 airlines. I swear, there is 2 airlines, U.S. Airways and Delta. That's the only thing, and you can only fly to Atlanta and Charleston, North Carolina, or Charlotte, I can't exactly remember, but, and then Orlando Airport's like an hour and 30 minutes away, and it's just not worth it, and there's no really good place to park and go eat inside, and I don't know, it's just one of those things. But lately, I've been checking out some videos on the TubeU, and I don't know if that's a porn website. That seems like it could be a porn website. I'm not going to look it up because I don't want a virus. And I've been seeing some flight simulator videos, and I've been getting back into it. So the other day, I ordered Flight Simulator X for my computer, and my computer can run it because I've been playing the demo a little bit, and I already have a Flight Simulator joystick from, you know, back in the day when I would play it sometimes. But that's my commentary for you guys today, and take it easy, guys. The Mighty Soundwave here, and I'm out, and I like airplanes.